I'm ready to go to space in Endwalker. I can't go to space without space buns. Although my we're going to space theory is getting weaker and weaker the more I learn about the actual Empire, and the more I learn that actually the Empire weren't in spaceships this entire time. They were airships. I just thought they were spaceships. I just assumed they were in space. All of the scenes with fake Darth Vader talking to fake Leia, I thought that was space outside the window, but it wasn't. They were just flying, turns out. Space buns aren't Leia buns. I mean, Leia is queen of the space bun. She also did like a crazy round the head plait, which I technically could do with my hair. Very ambitious. Nope, it wasn't space, it was just nighttime. See, the Empire trying to confuse me. They're playing distraction. Drawing my attention to the wrong place entirely so they can get away with their crimes. Now you can cosplay Bear Whisperer as well. Yes, the dream is full Bear Whisper cosplay. I feel like whenever we know that it's going to be the final Baldur's Gate stream, I've got to cosplay as Bear Whisper. I've got to. How am I going to make my hair pink though? She has like super blonde and pink hair. Hello, Alize. I believe this is where we go on to the next. Should we just dive straight into it? We do have some fashion to do tomorrow as well. Very important Endwalker fashion. We're going to get our Endwalker outfit ready. We did this with Shadowbringers as well. It'll be based on pure vibes. Knowing nothing about Shadowbringers, I will make the outfit based on what I feel Endwalker is going to be like. Just a spacesuit. Just full astronaut helmet, big mittens. They'll never see me coming. Oh, nice. Thanks, Womunga. I shall take a look. I like some good musics. I've been sitting on a bit of trivia that will hopefully give you some inspiration for that. And before it's magical Ulu Space Girl. That's the theme, which I am all for. And then Emmett Salk is going to come back to life and he'll have pigtails. And he'll be dressed in like a pink magical girl suit. And he'll be like, ooh, hello. I'm alive. I was reborn with the power of love and rainbows. Seeing as I said that would be the theme for the next expansion. Since we've had death and despair and hopelessness, it's going to be love and rainbows and happiness. There's the theme. I would pay good money for that. You're trying to throw me off. You already did. It's already what happened in Endwalker. All right. Let's do this. Alice is waiting patiently for the return of certain scions, not least of all you. I've been here since last week, just standing here, Alice. Good news, Astariel. Thancred and Urianger have finished their tour of Garlemald and are on their way back here even as we speak. As we still haven't heard anything on the towers from the Alliance, I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let's hear what they have to say, eh? Oh, oh. Any moment now, she meant it. Quite literally. This old piece of music. Ah, a welcoming party. You needn't have gone to the trouble. From what I hear, you've been more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Well, if it's any consolation, I myself was little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Alice, Graha, and Astariel. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say I am proud to have rendered what little assistance I could. As you will have also heard, though, it hasn't all been tales of triumph. Just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed in our lap. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Though I can't help noticing that we're short one Urianger short of a scouting party. You've lost Urianger? What? I can't help noticing that we're one Urianger short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try. Repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to apprise Ralbarn and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Then mayhap you would do the same for us. Indeed. It was just as Lise said. Worse, in fact. Devastation as far as the eye could see. Such devastation! Hi, Eb! Welcome on in! Nerva and the Third, however, were notable in their absence. I can't read today. I'm having one of those days. Like, some days I'm just like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready. But today my brain is just like, meh, dial-up sounds. So, forgive my brain. It is broken. We might try concussive maintenance very soon. It could work. Nerva and the Third, however, were notable in their absence. Might they have met their end at the hands of Xenos and Fandaniel? Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital has been plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war, but it's gotten busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working their day and night to rebuild. Or rather, transform it. They're building a spaceship! Transform it? Into what? That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. But according to Urianger, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the manipulation of Aether in mind. Magitech, in other words. What are they up to? Yet as unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working with nary a word exchanged between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It's as if they were possessed. Or tempered. We wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. Mind control! They're mind controlling the builders! Speaking of mind control, Faye has forced their viewers to come over here. Oh no! How terrible! Hello! Thank you for the raid again! Oh my gosh! How was your stream? Welcome to Death Unto Dawn. I really don't like the title of this patch. I really disapprove. Faye, they could have chosen another name for it at least. Hey Moxie! Hey Tilly! Welcome, welcome. If you are brand new here, welcome to my first journey through Shadowbringers. There's definitely mind control going on, yes. We can't cure all of them, though. Fandaniel could bind Bahamut to his will. Might he have done the same to the people of Garlemald? Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Well, be sure to save some for Urianger. Which reminds me, I have a message from Alamigo. Ralbarn is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requested our presence. Daddy Ralbarn! Then why not leave that to us? You must be weary from your mission. Oh no, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied one on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter, as I promised Kryl. You need not all attend. What are you up to? Very well, I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we'll have to speak with Urianger before the meeting. I do love a good meeting. It reminds me of A Realm Reborn, all of those long, long meetings in the throne room. Listening to the tiny sultana yap on about stuff. And justice. And what is right. But don't drink that wine, okay? How goes the day? It goes good. I was saying earlier, but I'm feeling properly Christmassy today. Like I actually put up my Christmas decorations today. I'm so late, but I was finally able to retrieve the tinsel. Well, I finally worked up the willpower to retrieve the tinsel because I'm really scared of spiders. And I know for a fact that several spiders, a whole family of spiders, live in that cupboard. I only saw a baby one. He said hi. Hey, Thistle. Oh, here are my Lalafelian bodyguards. We move out, my friends, to honor, to victory. Is that a watermelon? It is a watermelon. Is Allegan watermelon? That is a fine specimen, I must say. Oh, it broke! You need to get another one of those. That one's defective. Unto the breach, my friends. To Girabania. It's cool that we're returning to some older zones that we haven't visited in ages. And that Lys is back in the story, because Lys was Stormblood. So the fact that they don't just finish an expansion and then just leave the zone forever. Secretly hoping that we go back to more Heavensward zones. I don't know, but that would be really nice. There's a certain someone I really like in the Heavensward zones as well, so, you know, maybe I'm biased. We had a very short trip there. And we did see him in passing as we were going on the airship. But that's all I've had for a very long time. Starved. Starved of my Emmerich. Although Estinian is missing at the moment, I think. We don't really know where he's gone. So it'd be good to find him again. Not long before you get the new Quest Complete music. I can't even, like, remember what the default one is like now. Everything is Shadowbringers. Ah, forsooth. 'Tis Oriange. How fare ye? My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened am I to see you all hale and whole. As are we to see you safely return for your mission, Oriange. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. I doubt it. Well, well, if it isn't Alphino and his merry band. Who's this? Is it Lys? Oh, hello. Long time no see. Are you wearing mittens? Arenfold, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pearl, you told me you'd be away on a mission. I think I made him West Country in the playthrough, so he's got to be West Country again. And who's to say that isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body is hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we Alizen are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, the day will come when even a great Auroch such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. I always forget that they are still like children. Both of them, because they've been through so much. I forget. Yes, they're like teenagers, essentially. That's why they're so small. Hello, interrupting cat. Can I help you? Can I help you, Moogle? It's Waffle Friday, Kupo. Oh, she's come to claim her treat from the beginning of stream because she didn't get it. You can't read. You don't know that I didn't give you the treat before. Okay, fine. Fine. Are you going to be polite about it, though? Are we going to be a lady? Are we going to be a lady? Put your face in there. Oh, okay. It's Christmas. Help yourself. They always know. I think she just expects it at the beginning of stream now. It's just programmed into her. You broke the kitten. Yeah, mark his words. One day he'll be a great, hulking, tall Alizen daddy. I mean, Oriange is tall. Aye. 'Twas not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Mumbrida towered over me nonetheless. Don't mention Mumbrida. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna add that to my Shadowbringers bingo. Mumbreeder alive. Although technically we did see them die on screen, so. Mumbreeder alive! The cope is strong! Emmett alive! Mumbreeder alive! Or at least like another version of reality where we get to see them. For sure. Obi, thank you for gifting the soul of DJL. And DJL, I hope you don't mind, but your soul now belongs to me. In return though, eternal life. It's a good deal. You're now a wisp. A bright, shiny creature made entirely of soul energy. What else would you want to be? I am greatly feeling the need for my honey lemon tea today. If there's like a squeaky rat character, I'm going to be able to do that very well today. It's like honey, lemon, and fennel tea. It's pretty good. So he was 20 when he had his growth spurt. There you go. But you are still quite short for an Ellison, I will say. I'm taller than you, Oriange. At least I think. The top hat adds a lot, I would say. I'm probably cheating. Arenvold brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? They both seem to be so at ease in each other's company. It's almost endearing. So, what exactly brings you here? Oh, Fodola, mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? Eh? What gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? Suspicious. If Fordola's going with him, that must mean... My apologies. As Arenvold rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. What are you up to? Suspicious. Nice suspicious. Very suspicious. This feels very Rome Reborn. Oh, my favourite is here. Hello, Emmerich.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Aye, it doth be pretty shit.
Theatrix. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Teleforoi's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
I would like to strike Fandaniel directly across the face. He deserves that. Hey, Mithy! Well, everyone likes my buns. My buns from space. I'm ready to go for space. I mean, I only did the buns for Emmerich. I know he likes space buns. We ate some steamed buns together when we went on a date once, so I thought it was appropriate.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy.
Has it just been a really long time since I've heard Connie Senna speak? Or has the voiceover changed? Definitely, like, the Realm Reborn voiceover was different. But yes. Less high-pitched.
'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
The same person from Heavensward onwards, it's just been a long time. So many long times. Also, I cannot unsee the upside-down cow. But it's better textured now in the new graphical update. It's shinier. Looks like real metal cow.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
We have an army of Porksies now, but not that many Porksies. We're gonna need more.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered.
It is the 5G in the towers.
But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Yes, because it's always been primals. And the fact that they're able to do this, yeah, that's beyond concerning. To redirect that energy into praising a place rather than a god, essentially.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses.
Not Gabu. Don't tell me Gabu is dead.
And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors.
Good.
Each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So they want to build an army with the mind control. Not only use them to build, but to go into war for them. Okay, wonderful.
So the Empire is the common thread.
Down with the Empire.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Telophoroi?
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
Nuke 'em all, Ralban. Nuke 'em all. Nuke them towers. Although there's going to be mind-controlled people inside, so... it's a necessary cost of war.
Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Me? Why is everyone looking at me? Oh, me? But I'm the protagonist, not them. Okay, fine.
What?
She's so cool.
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
And she's on our side now. She repented for her crimes. She's so angry.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Orange tango hair.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
Good lad, Arenvold.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Is Alfie worried about him? Or is it jealousy? I can't tell.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
They're just best friends, so I think he's worried.
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Can I come too? I'll bring my friends. It'll be a raid series or something. Can I not come? Aww. I feel like Alphina's just gonna give him an earful in the corridor, like, what are you doing? This is such a stupid idea! Stop right there! Can I go and eavesdrop? Oh. Now that it's out in the open, I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamoldva and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Alright then. It's done, I guess.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan.
Why do I feel like he's gonna go in there and he's gonna get mind controlled? And then he's gonna become a baddie who I have to fight? Please no.
With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
Your life might not be very long if you go in there. You mad lad.
And you, Fudola? Is this what you want?
She hasn't spoken this entire time. She didn't speak up in the meeting either.
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Oh shit, okay. I thought maybe she would have, now she's turned a leaf and is on our side, volunteered to do this, to make up for what she did, but she's like, oh, I was forced into this.
Don't pretend.
Didn't want to fucking do it.
We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
Permanently angry eyebrows.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head! I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know.
She wants answers still.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
Why just you two, though? Can't you have a larger strike force? Maybe 10 people? Let us come with you. Oh, Alfie's hand is so small. Again, I often forget he's baby Ellison.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
But it's
Even
further away.
so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way.
Yeah, that's why they're sending them, because they completely immune or just resistant to being tempered. I don't know how far it goes, but they at least have some defense against it, unlike everyone else. But I've got the Echo. Can I come? Why can't I come? I've got the Echo, mate. Let me in. Them's got the echo to it, eh?
Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Oh.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
Please hug. Please hug. Aww. And nothing bad will happen to them ever. And they didn't do all of that emotional damage for a reason. They didn't remind us of their lovely friendship for a reason.
You know. You come in with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway.
I like that they have these little colloquial bits in there, like tricky customer is such like a northern thing to say. And it wasn't just like translated really blank and just with no flavour to it.
But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime. No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try.
He wants to be the hero.
They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
Aww. You better not fucking die, mate. They quite like you, you know.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both.
I still think it's a stupid idea letting two people go by themselves. Yeah, I know they're resistant to it, but we could have gone with them.
While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Hello.
Ah, bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru!
Oh!
I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian.
Oh, you have? Oh, goody. I was wondering where he got to. Wasn't I just talking about Estinian? I was like, oh, I'd really love to see some of the people from Heavenswood. I don't know where Estinian is now.
And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut.
Are you serious?
But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Why is he running away from us? Like, what do we do? All we ever do is try and save the world. And he's like, no, I'm not talking to them. They're embarrassing. I'm leaving.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Why are we chasing him? He's supposed to be our friend.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
Cheerio.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
Very good. Safe travels.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Going to Ishgard? Alamegan Quarter. Wait, that's where I am now. Oh, there's a surprise by quest. Okay. This always happens. I'm like, ooh, off to our next destination. But they always put in a tiny bit of text before you're then told to go somewhere else. Just of the NPC being like, verily, we should make our way there as soon as possible. And then it gives you the next quest. But on we go. Ooh, pizza! Ooh, it does look good. Ooh, fired in the oven. Wood-fired oven. A popoto salad. Moogle cuddles have been redeemed. Oh no, how terrible. Now I have to cuddle you. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. Here you go. Oh yes, some butt pats, yes. Oh yes. This is from Shiro, yes. Personal massage from Shiro. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome, Mug, you're welcome. Yeah. Popoto salad. I think that's in the cookbook for Final Fantasy as well. So, Stinning was bound for Ishgard. I've got cat problems. Look, Alphino would be very, very disturbed by a butt being thrust in his face of a void cat. Come here. Stop assaulting Alfie. Thank you. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope we can keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there's no time to lose. And off we go. Yeah, there's always that little bit of the MSQ where the NPC just says, yes, we should go to this place. That it's a whole part of the quest that you just have to talk to them so they can say, yeah, we should go there. Just confirming the travel destination. Oh, Foundation Mog. Yeah, you remember Foundation? Oh my gosh, when we were playing this, I think I'd only just got you. You're baby cat then. You're still baby cat now. Yes. Yes. And we don't talk to Gondolin. That's the housing quest. We don't talk to him. He gets me every time though with that big green tick. Chat's just saying like, I need to talk to him once and then that quest will never be there again. I've just left him waiting for years. Oh, the music here is so lovely. It's so emotional. All present? Good. Let us split up and search for Asinian. Since we're relatively new to this place, Graha and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and the markets and whatnot. You and Astariel can delve into the nooks and crannies. He's going to be at the pub, isn't he? He's obviously at the pub. Where else would he be? Very well, let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Astinian. Good luck. Or he's just hiding in a snow pile. That's how much he hates us. I think I shall begin at the Sky Steel Manufactory, so perhaps you could try the congregation? Lucia may well have had news about our friend's return. I think it is Lucia. I always call Lucia, because I have a friend called Lucia, so I'm like, oh no, the wrong one. She's Lucia, darling. She's heavens with Lucia. Much posher. I wonder if he's actually at the manufactory. He could be. Hiding in the corner somewhere. Oh, this music. It's so good. I've loved the Shadowbringers music, but I'd still say of all the soundtracks so far, like... There's so many tracks in Heavensward that just get me. And also the fact that you have this guitar, and then sometimes you have the organ music coming in, and harpsichord, like, it's beautiful. Why, hello there. Where is my boyfriend? Where is he? Good evening to you, Warrior of Light. Lord Emmerich sent word that you'd be attending the meeting in Alamigo, so I gather you've not come in search of him. To what then do I owe the pleasure of your visit? I see. No, we were not aware Sir Astinian has returned to Ishgard. But as I expect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking an audience with Lord Emmerich, only to find him absent. In any event, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Alphino's found him for sure. Also, I have a friend request from Obi. Have you started playing Final Fantasy again? Yeah, let's go. We managed to get Obi into Final Fantasy. Look at that sprout. Mission successful. Wait, what are you playing? Conjurer? Right? I'm only just starting to learn what the symbols mean. Let's go. Enjoy your sprout adventures. I'm assuming you're probably in Gridania. I don't know which race you picked, though. Here Be Dragons is the name of the quest. Here Be Dragons. I'm gonna walk just because I like the zone music so much. And the snow coming down. Oh, is this Christmas? I imagine if they put up a huge Christmas tree in front of the Holy Say, that would be very, very festive. Oh, they let me in. Well, here's Graha. It's not who I'm looking for. Oh, and there's our ship.
No sign of him.
No luck.
Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Tall, emo guy.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Mayhap he's in disguise. Who could
First
that
the
be?
Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
I still get so weirded out seeing his face and his hair. Because, like, for the entirety of Heavensward, he has a helmet on, and you just hear this voice coming out the helmet. I'm like, what is this? Who is this man? Who is he? With Estinian's voice. Hello there. I forgot how lovely his voice was as well. It's been a very long time. We are stalking you, sorry.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Too long?
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
Wrong one, wrong one. This is the red Alphino. They're the same thing. Different fonts.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Yeah. Yeah, we basically just said, shut the fuck up, Alfie.
I am not Alphino! If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged?
Yes, do you mean feminine? And refined? I'm sure that's what you mean. You blackguard. Oh, slap him!
Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
Meanwhile, Graha's just fangirling over here. Two very different reactions to the same man. Oh!
To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
Go and kiss his feet or something. You know you want to.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
Your friends are really fucking weird, Dawn. What happened in Shadowbringers?
I thought I heard Alize shouting.
There's two of them. Good God.
Estinian! It's been too long.
She's so pissed.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
I'm saying, bro, you need to get different haircuts. Just one having red ponytail and one having blue ponytail is not enough, okay?
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
Well, you can. The evidence is here. But we love you the way you are.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Yeah. He doesn't need to be the best anymore. Perhaps he sees them as the brothers he never had. I think he learned how to talk with people rather than at them. Well, you can't keep him to yourself forever. Yeah, he learned how to talk to people and actually, I think, understand that other people aren't just NPCs. Yeah. It was character growth.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Aziz La.
Oh, well, no need. You can come in our airship. It fits your aesthetic. It's very uwu and pink. You'll enjoy it greatly.
Aziz La? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
That was a long time ago.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Aziz La, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azizlar together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
Yeah, that's right. We're really cool.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
He's gonna get pushed off the airship.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard. Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt?
Not exactly like the hero from the Tales of Legend, yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if there is an enemies to lovers situation going on here, but he is like hundreds of years old, right? Like, bit of an age gap maybe happening. Like, she's literally a child, so I shipped it for a second, then I was like, maybe not. Oh, suddenly here, free teleport. Don't mind if I do. It has been quite some time since we last set foot here in Azizlar, but I understand the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet with Tiamat during your visit? Alas not. We had no cause to set foot here in the Delta Quadrant, but I have studied the relevant records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Well then, Astariel is the person to ask. As far as I know, she's the only one of us to have met Tiamat face to face. It was a really long time ago, and I remember almost nothing. There were Dargans, and it was cool, and the music was a bop. Even now, she remains a prisoner of the Allagan Empire. Let's just say it helped that Midgard Soma was there to introduce me. Yes. I would have died if I had just walked in there and demanded answers, so maybe we should go and ask some of our dragon friends for help? He's older, but he's not like hundreds of years old. He's only 32. Yeah, 32 and like what? Like, she's like 17 or something? It's fine, it's fine. Ah, yes, you were a friend of her father. I too have met with Tiamat. After the Dragonsong War came to a close, I came here to speak with her. A Rim who had fought her own war against man in another age. I wished to know if she yet harbored thoughts of vengeance, and asked as much. She said no. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. The guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on undimmed. It torments her, even now. I see. Then your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Nidhogg is a part of me. I feel his emotions as my own. And I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. And now I get my pizza. The pizza has finished baking. Tataru installed the beautiful wood-fired oven on the airship. Just gonna sit here in the corner and eat my pizza whilst Justinian and Alisei beef each other. High quality pizza, yes. I hope it's a nice, like, margarita. Now I want pizza. God damn it. I never thought I would be saying those words. If anyone's new here, I used to hate pizza. I would eat pizza on stream as a charity reward, and I would hate it because I don't like cheese. But something has happened, and recently I've been able to eat pizza. It's like a massive development that I can now eat a margarita pizza. It's like a huge thing. And I find myself fancying a pizza every now and then. I know, I never thought I would say those words. There's been development. Like, literally, like, pizza is a safe food now. How did that happen? A very small list of safe foods. It's like bread, certain fruits, pasta, potato. And now pizza is on the list. Pizza is on the list. Praise be to the pizza. I've changed. I'm a different woman. Tiamat awaits. This way. Bring the pizza. Yeah, it's really weird. If you'd said to, like, 3 years ago Dawn that I would be fancying a pizza on a Friday night, I would not believe you. Oh, lembas is on that list. Yes, I mostly exist off of lembas, like toasted lembas, bagels, baguette, various varieties of breads. That is the main part of the elven diet. At least I can fly here. Oh, hello. Why is this music making me nostalgic? Oh.
Feels like just yesterday that we were here. But also, like so very long ago.
My sire's mortal companion, what bringeth thee to this forsaken place, child of man?
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
It is a very long story. And then I fell in love with the villain. And he did this thing where he snapped his fingers. And it was incredibly hot, and I still don't know why. Ah. That my sins should be repeated. I sensed not the faintest stirring. As to who could have called him forth. I know of none save the dragons of Mericidia, our children. The Icon claimed their souls when first he manifested, and robbed of their will, they became tools for the Allegan's dark designs.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Yes. The dragons of Mericidia are at the mercy of this Ascian. There can be no other explanation. So he's using them as power sources, essentially. Big old dragon-shaped batteries. Accursed Ascians, vile monsters of darkness. Again you will profane the memory of my beloved, and strip our children of their freedom, their dignity. Are there no depths to which you will not stoop? I'm doing my best to translate dragon. But yeah, her children. Can we free them? I hope we don't have to kill them.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
What wouldst thou have from me, Slayer of Dragons?
Behavior befitting a great worm.
He wants her to break free.
We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
He's angering her on purpose. Hoping she'll break free. Were I free, I would answer thy insolence with fire. But words shall have to suffice. Recall, mortals, that it was I who did first summon my beloved, praying with all my being to bring him forth. You who contend with icons cannot well be ignorant of the consequence.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul.
So we've got Estinian playing bad cop and Alfie playing good cop. He's like, you're so strong. Wow, go you. And Estinian's just beating her down like, are you just gonna sit there and let this happen?
But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Indeed. Ask the Dragon Slayer, and he will tell thee the power we of the First Brood wield. Were I to lose myself to the Icon's influence, all would pay the price. But it is of little matter, for even had I the strength to resist, I yet lack the strength to break my shackles. This prison shall be my tomb.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
How many porksies would we need to cure her? We're gonna need more porksies. Also, a dragon being cured by flying pigs would just be hilarious. I'm sure it would work. I believe in you, Alice. Speaks thou in earnest?
There is no future for those bound to the past.
Just don't tell her how it's done. It would be embarrassing.
That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
A chance to make amends. To lay Bahamut's memory to rest. When our own star faced annihilation, Hydaelyn granted us sanctuary, and now your foes would bring about her destruction. This I cannot allow. For the debt I owe to Hydaelyn, and to all who suffered for my sins, I shall fight with you, children of man. We've got a dragon! Exactly what he was planning. Yes, we will breed a giant porksy, capable of curing not just one dragon, but many. All of her brood will be free. Smug Estinian. Oh yeah, he was definitely playing bad cop. You're weak, dragon. While porksies have been shown to be effective in curing the tempered, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far, far larger, and immeasurably more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints only to find that the process had failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. Then, before going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find that information here? Yes, we can. We can indeed. The Alligans kept detailed records on all of their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. We shall leave that to you then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles. I know Alphino and Astariel here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Don't doubt her. Oh, him, that's fine. I thought he was doubting Alice. Like, oh yes, not sure you can handle this. She would have actually slapped him. Rest assured, Sarastinian. I am both ready and willing to give all for the sake of this star. Though, that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know of all her sorrows, I too once found myself in a prison of despair, and I well understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape. It took the encouragement of braver souls than I to make me take the first step towards a brighter future. And now, I would help Tiamat do the same. Second chances for everyone. I gather you are not as young as you look. Mayhap when our work here is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Tataru's famous tea. Yes. And to be indebted to her for the leaves and the hot water? I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand, then. I believe the notes governing Tiamat's restraints. The notes! The notes! I was like, the notes? Excuse me? She's bound by bits of paper? Hey, Alex! Welcome on in! I believe it would be Uranus if you're Oriange. Uranus if you're Tataru. For sure. It depends. It's definitely much more fun to say Uranus. Definitely much more fun. And the rule of fun always wins. I believe the nodes governing Tiamat's restraints are located in the sector known as the flagship. Oh, yes. We are familiar with it. The etherochemical research facility in particular. Oh, you may wish to take this. A spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. Ah, the royal blood. Yes. Which you just happen to be carrying around with you. I suppose that could seem rather odd. To explain, Rambrose, Oriange, and I are researching the use of spirit vessels in the transference. Not only of memories, but the traits of certain bloodlines. And so I keep on ready, should an opportunity to test our theories arise. As for its use to you, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functions, having identified me as being one of royal blood. And armed with that spirit vessel, I posit that they will do the same for you. Even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It seemed worth a try at least. Agreed. We'll take good care of it. To the flagship then. Magic blood! Careful with the magic blood! You guys have extra lines. I always have to check. It's possible that the restraints may have mitigated the effects of her tempering, but Tiamat has been enthralled to Bahamut for thousands of years. To have clung on to her reason through it all says a lot for her strength as will. More than a lot. Alisaie and I will reign here and attend to the necessary preparations. In the event that the spirit vessel fails to work as expected, well, you know where to find me. Good luck. Thank you, Graha. I love Graha. I like that we have him along on these missions now. And it's Crystal Boy, but with a bit of the Graha shyness going on now too. Hey Anarius, welcome on in. We are returning to some very familiar zones today. It's all coming back to me. Sweet memories of Heavensward. Just flying on my bed through the Allegan landscape. Just as the Allegans intended. Going the wrong way just as the Allegans intended. That place down there looked extra shiny though. I was so used to returning there as the quest hub for this zone. Oh my god, where is this? Where is this marker? Excuse me? Is it down below? Is it? Oh, it's up above. It's all the way above. It must be. It's the only place it can be. See, we are going to space. This is an Allegan spaceship right here. Don't go the wrong way. I have a flawless sense of direction. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like a pigeon. Aha! Hello there. Let me get off my bed a second. Let us split up and search the flagship for the node that controls Tiamat's restraints. But, should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It would not do to accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective at this stage is to simply identify the relevant node or nodes. Once we've learned what we can, we should reconvene and compare notes prior to proceeding. Very good. Oh my god. Well, that's not friendly. Is Ali dying? Ali, I'll save you! Do not fear! The Red Mage is here! I will save you, Ali! Did you see me saving your life? Look at that! I'm a hero! I'm the hero of Eorzea! All in a day's work. No sweat, no sweat. Although technically you're a Tomberry right now, and Tomberries scare me. I should never have saved you. Malodorous node. Bzz. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or retreat to a safe distance. Run away? Is what I'm hearing? Is it gonna explode? That was underwhelming. Okay, well, it's not that one. Obstreperous node. I feel like we're hunting for Easter eggs. It looks like a little Easter egg. Little demonic Easter egg. Grrr. Data link with Delta Quadrant broken. Possible cause: intruder interference. Advise deployment of automated combat units. Proceed. Yes. All the combat units, send them forth immediately. There's one more Easter egg. Where is it gonna be? Probably at the top somewhere. Accidentally changed into my bard gear, which makes me a Tomberry. Glorious. This Easter egg hunt is pretty hard. I've got to keep looking. It's got to be down here somewhere. Maybe in here? No. Close. Getting warm. Estinian's here. Don't steal my Easter eggs, Estinian. Back off. These nodes, or whatever you call them. Why do they quiver so? Everything quivers when you come near Estinian. It's just the effect you have on everyone. Not here. Aha! A clamorous node! Beep! Oh, warning! Scheduled dragon restraint maintenance scheduled due in 2020 years. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. That one's clearly broken. Clearly broken. We've got a Chris coming back! Chris, back for 59 months of glorious immortality. Welcome back. Do not fear, I shall not trap your soul inside an elegant Easter egg. It's safe with me. I have the soul jar prepared already. But thank you for supporting an elf for so long. I don't think I'd mind being trapped inside an elegant Easter egg. It'd be quite fun. I'm afraid Estinian and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? I did! A node which smelled like burned hair! Yes, a chirping node which spontaneously warned me about neglecting the dragon restraints. I found a way to activate the mechanical sentries, if that's any help. Dragon restraints seem like that's on task, so yes. Dragon restraints. I'm so useful. Spontaneously, you say? Well, that does sound promising. Almost suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it is indeed the node of which Graha spoke. And it was chirruping, you say? Very well, let us take a closer look. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I think Moogle's trapped inside that one. She doesn't meow, she just chirrups. hidden under here. Oh no, I've lost the Easter egg hunt again. There it is. Beep. Do you wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? Yes? Confirm? Beep. Boop. You do not have the requisite access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraint mechanisms may only be undertaken by the chief technologist and members of the royal family. Or those with a vessel full of royal blood, perhaps. I have a lovely vessel of blood. One never knows when a small portion of royal Aragon blood might come in handy, which is why G'raha Tyr keeps this vessel about his person. Take that. Beep. New user detected. Commencing biometric authentication. Boop. Authentication complete. User identified as member of royal family. Please state your name. Or can we make up a new name? Bingly bongly boo! And then every time, it'll be like, user bingly bongly boo. We could say something rude as well. What will you say? Estinian Rimblut. What a last name. Elfino Lavillier. Or a Starial Whisper. I shall be your master. I'm sad there's not an option like Farty McFartface or something. We created you a new login, G'raha. It's Farty McFartface 69. Whoop. Welcome, Astarial Whisper. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanisms when ready. Beep. Beep. Error. Error. Unable to disengage restraints of the specimen Tiamat. A system update is required. Oh, bloody Windows, every time! Ugh. A system update? What do you suppose that is asking of us? We have to wait a very long time, and then it will say, thank you for your patience. You assume my patience. How dare you? Well, I could hazard a guess. So much waiting. Username, G'raha Tyr. Password, Taco Cat. Taco Taco Yum 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 69. Well, that's more than I can say. Confounded bloody thing. User agitation detected. Initiating guidance program. Beep. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I am unable to establish a link to said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. The issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. So, can this thing release the restraints or not? Well, it can, but only once it's received the requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Until which time it'll float there, spewing nonsense. User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating placation protocols. Boop. I am here to help. Rest assured, I will be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. How gratifying. But I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. No, it's an AI chatbot. Ask to talk to a real person. If you keep pressing 4, eventually it will give you a real person on the line. The restrainment node stands poised to lend a hand. Well, figuratively speaking, yeah, it has no hands. Dawn for bot messages in XIV. Hello. Do you wish to learn Red Mage? I can tell you nothing. I will be all the help pop-ups. Boop. Guiding user terminal. This way, please. It said please. At least it's being nice. Where are you taking me? Oh, straight ahead. Whee! I get the feeling Yoshi P had some customer service trouble not long before this. Classic. Oh my gosh. I think the worst, like, customer service bot that I've ever used is the DPD one. My god. You're like, my package hasn't arrived. And they're like, we're sorry about that. Our records indicate that your package arrived yesterday at 12:59 p.m. No, my package did not arrive. That's why I'm on this help service. We're sorry to hear that you're experiencing issues. Please describe your issue. My package is not here. Please upload a package picture. It's always like, please upload a picture of the issue. Well, my issue is that the package isn't there. Do you want me to take a picture of my front doorstep with no package there? Does that solve the problem? It's like, I remember once I ordered some food and there was an item missing from the order. And it straight up said, can you take a picture of your problem? So I was just like, just took a picture of my hands like this, like, it's not in there. Yeah, exactly. Just, what is this? A whole lot of nothing. I'm still salty about that, by the way. I will never forgive them. I ordered McDonald's and I had a free burger, right? Because I built up my points. And all that was in the bag was some chips. And I'm like, but where's the burger? It was one of those days as well where I was really holding on to existence. And the only thing getting me through was the thought that I was going to be naughty and order fast food that night. And then it just never came. It was a nothing burger. Yeah. Literally. Such devastation. We've got a Jacko coming back! 60 months of immortality. And then what happens, said Jacko? And then the soul lived happily ever after, tucked up warm during the winter season, inside of a soul jar. Nice and safe. Thank you for 60 months! Oh, I have to click. I didn't know that was going to happen so quickly. Okay. Let's see. According to the terminal, the central control system is presently employing software version 56.135. Dare I ask which version you are employing? Why, software version 42.002, of course. Beep. Warning. Errors detected in the data management system. Estimated time required for update, 5 years, 1 day. Literally me installing a Windows update. It happens before every stream as well. It'll be like, there's an update. It's optional. Do you want to uninstall the update? And I'm like, no, I don't want to install the update. Okay, you pressed yes, install update. No, don't do it. Shame upon you, AI overlords. That is rather longer than we were hoping. Aren't there any other options? For instance, using this terminal to operate Tiamat's restraints instead? Boop. The proposed method is indeed an option. Please be warned, however, that the procedure may have changed as a result of the system update, and my instructions may no longer be accurate. No. Well, I can't imagine it will have changed all that much. As long as we pay our due attention to any discrepancies, I dare say we shall be able to muddle our way through. Don't bother trying to explain, just tell me if we've made any progress. Well, kind of. I would say so, yes. It does, however, require that I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via link, Pearl, once I'm ready to release the shackles. It might be best if I left the spirit vessel with me. It might be best if you left the spirit vessel with me. Oh, I see. It might be best if you left the spirit vessel with me. I may yet have a use for it. Rest assured, I will be certain to return it to Grahad Tia once this is over. Are we gonna have a new robot friend? Are you coming on Endwalker? Are you gonna be our best friend? I hope so. Just a little more work and Tiamat will be free. But before we go any further, there is something I would know. When Tiamat and her kin fought against the Allagan Empire, both sides were but dancing to the tune of the Ascians. And it was the same in Ishgard, where they stoked the fires of conflict between man and dragon from the shadows. All that the Ascians touch turns to ash, and thus have you made it your mission to fight them. But there have been times when you tried to reach out to them instead, to find common ground. And so I must ask, what do you intend to do with Fandaniel? Will you try and reach out to him too? No, he's crazy! There's no way he'll ever listen. Enemy or no, I want to understand him. I will try, yes. And if that fails, I'll remember him. Remember us? Certainly, after I've wiped the smile off his face. 100% option 3. The first time I saw him, I said I wanted to slap him to get rid of his annoying smile. So, yes. I'd rather put my lance through his heart and be done with it. But perhaps that's the difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even if it be but the faintest glimmer. I only hope you do not come to rue your benevolence. You think us unwise for viewing the world thus? Far from it. That has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed together with Iceheart. I guess he's envious of us, that we can have faith in people, that we can have hope that anyone can change and be better. Yet the fact remains that there are some who view compassion as a weakness to be exploited, and there may come a time when you extend the hand of friendship only to wish that you had dealt the killing blow. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Well, we should be getting back to our task. If Astariel has things in hand here, I suggest we should rejoin the others. Oh, Alphino, sorry, wrong one. Don't get confused between us now. We might both be white-haired elves, but the same could be said for you. I'm a lot taller than Alphino, okay? And I don't have a ponytail. So rude. No respect. Well, the journey continues. I bring a yet more honey lemon tea. I feel the need for it. Again, we are not speaking the cold into existence, but it's teetering on the edge of a sore throat. There's something going on. Back, you fiend! We must play all the Final Fantasy patch this weekend. It must not happen. It's been going around. There is something going around the UK, which is just a really bad flu. But I think, like, people who've had that, you know if it's a flu, if you're fine in the morning, and then by the time it gets to the evening, you're gone. You're dead. Like, full-on fever, can't get out of bed, chills. That's flu. But there are some nasty, just bog-standard British colds going around at the moment. It's the worst. I got some honey in there. I got some honey. It's lemon, ginger, and fennel tea? I wasn't really sure what fennel was or what fennel tasted like, but I know it's like a traditional healing herb. I shall be healed. It'll be like an Asuna. Do I have to talk to Alfie again? Oh no, I can't just ignore him. I want to see what he's doing though. I want to see how he's hacking. I cannot deny the logic in Estinian's argument. Given all that's at stake, even the slightest lapse in judgment could be the undoing of us all. Beep, boop. Warning. Releasing dragon restraints may result in specimen loss, damage to facilities, and incineration of staff. It's fine! I'm sure it'll be fine. What could go wrong? Is Santa in this game? He is! He actually is. During the Christmas event, you can actually meet Santa. He's very tall. I think he's an elephant. He's huge. Or is he a roe? I forget. It's been a while since I did that quest. Fennel is actually in the carrot family. Really? Carrot tea! Look, carrot tea doesn't sound too bad. I will say, controversially, I'm not the biggest carrot fan. Carrot cake? Get out of here. But, you know, carrot with something. I could get into that. I'm also an aniseed hater. I've never liked licorice. This is where the Scandies in chat are like, oh, how dare you? For some reason, over there, you love licorice. Everything is licorice. Everything. Licorice sweets, licorice cake, licorice, double licorice, triple licorice. More for you, I say. Help yourselves. I'm good. I pass. What class is Santa? I feel like he'd be a bard. That makes sense. Or, you know, a warrior, to be extra tanky, to carry as many presents as possible. It tastes awful, thank you. Thank you. I've never been able to like it. The only exception I make is I have these really good throat pastils for if my voice is hurting or if, like, I've overworked my voice. And those are aniseed flavour, and I've tried the blackcurrant flavour and they just don't work as well. The original aniseed ones are the best ones, so that is the only time that you will find me having licorice flavoured stuff. Oh, cutscene! You get so many cutscenes post Shadowbringers as well. Estinian told me all is well, but nothing more. Honestly, it's like getting blood out of a stone with him. I take it from Alphino's absence that he's needed elsewhere? Hey, Mog. Moogle. Moogle, I can't see anything. People could be dying right now and I wouldn't know because of your butt. The world could be falling and shattering into smithereens and all I would see is void ass. Are you in league with the Asians? I bet she is. I bet she is. Yeah. Hi, Afa. Welcome on in. Oh, why, thank you. I can never quite manage space buns, but they're staying up today. There's progress. I dream of just being able to, like, casually stick my hair in space buns, be like, there you go, done. But every time I try to do them, they betray me. I got lucky this time, and they're actually staying on top of my head. If anyone's new here, I have, like, thigh-length hair, so getting it up into anything is always a challenge. There are 10 million bobby pins all over my head right now. Hey, Mark. Hello, puppet. You want to sit? This is Moogle. Just in case anyone's not met Moogle. I mean, how could you not have met Moogle? Come see. You are such a nuisance. She stands exactly in front of where the dialogue box is every time. Like, not to the side. No, just directly in the middle where the dialogue box is. You know, don't you? Well, that all sounds rather frustrating, but you got there in the end. While you were off talking to nodes, Graha and I were learning as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Our readings confirm that her ethereal balance leans strongly towards the umbral, as was the case with the kobolds. Therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work. The difficulty lies in the sheer quantity of aether with which we must contend. Multiple applications of the treatment will inevitably be required if we're to reverse the effects of the tempering completely. More pigs! Meaning I'll need all the aether I can get. Thank you in advance. You can have as much as you like, you never channel from me. Why do you never use me, Alice? Although this endeavour will ask much of us, we do have one reason to be optimistic. Namely that Tiamat shows no signs of fanatical devotion, suggesting a milder case of tempering than affected the kobolds. Tiamat saw Bahamut as an equal rather than a god. Might that have made a difference? That's true, not the same levels of adoration, just like a little bit of respect. Now that you mention it, it very well might. She would not have believed it necessary to defer to his will. But enough talk. It's time to put our theories to the proof. Tell Alphino to disengage the restraints ethereal dampeners. I'm counting on you, Angelo. No pressure, little piggy, no pressure. Piggy versus dragon. Or can you imagine if she wakes up, the dragon opens her eyes again and just chomps down on the piggy. Ah, such warmth. The frost that shroudeth my soul doth begin to thaw. But what are these? Visions of days long forgotten, of war with the men of Alag. Wherefore do such baleful memories return to me now? Could it be that the process of restoring her soul to its pre-tempered state is awakening ancient memories? Or might the opposite be true? If so, by helping her to recall the past, we may be able to speed her recovery. Please, recap the whole of Heavenswood, right now! Astariel, she trusts you. Speak to her. Ask her to tell you of times past. Please fill me in. I've forgotten all of Heavenswood. Tell me of Bahamut and the Arsians. Tell me of your war with the men of Alag. I don't want to, anger her towards men right now, considering that we're the ones awakening her, so I'm just gonna anger her in the other direction. Yes, Bahamut and the Asians, they're the worst. Tell me about them. Ah, Bahamut, my beloved. Would that the peace we found in Mericidia could have lasted for eternity. But alas, it was not to be. The Asians saw to that. In all creation, I know of none more wicked. It was at their behest that the men of Alag first came unto Mericidia, unto our home. The tale began when Bahamut and I left our father's side. We took wing in search of a place to make our eyrie. Beyond the southern ocean, we discovered a lush and fertile land. It would come to be known as Mericidia by the children of men, though many years were to pass before they crossed the seas. Upon our arrival, we were welcomed by the peaceful people of the forest, kin to the trees. Surrounded by nature's bounty, Bahamut and I had found a place to raise our young. Oh, look, baby dragon. Fascinating. This correlates with the writings of the Charlayan scholar Rurusha. She posits that the man first settled on the southern continent towards the end of the Second Astral Era. Correctly, it would appear. If only she were with us to hear the tale from Tiamat herself. He's nerding out. Again, Angelo. So bright. When first the children of man arrived on our shores, no foot did they set in those places over which we held dominion. Such was the fear of dragonkind. And they kept their distance. So we let them be. Yet as the days went by, ship after ship appeared upon the horizon, bearing ever more of their brethren, who divided the vast land amongst themselves. For a time, they knew peace and prosperity. But as their numbers grew, the smaller their share came to seem, and soon they began to covet the territory of their fellows. Ere long, man fought man. Blood was answered with blood, and none could see an end to the strife. Until, one day, they came to us. Recognizing our wisdom, they entreated us to intercede in their conflicts. Bahamut agreed, and with him presiding over the affairs of men, the land knew peace once more.
But it did not last for long.
Alas, those golden days of harmony too were fated to end. For the men of Aleg slew my beloved, and I, in my rage and sorrow, heeded the envenomed words of the Ascians. The rest thou knowest only too well. But your tale doesn't have to end there. When you're free, we'll rid the world of the Ascians together, and you and your beloved will have justice. Please channel from us. Fine sentiments, but you're almost spent. I'll keep watch from above. If the treatment fails, run. I'm good at running. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I swear, when this is over... Keep going, Alice. The magic's working. Graha believes in you, even if Estinian doesn't. Yay! He'll keep watch from above. Where is he? Is he patched on a crystal somewhere? Well, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. No patient could have prepared me for treating a great rim. But we were close. I can feel it. And while I've only got a few more drops of aether left to give, with yours and Graha's, this will work. Then I believe I speak for both of us when I say that you may take as much as you require. Careful, I might hold you to that. All right, here I go. Drain me! Oh. The serious music is on.
Sacrificing the piggy.
Come on, Angelo. You can do it.
No. I'm almost there.
Use me, I'm so powerful. Please, go ahead. See? Told you.
This is it, Angelo.
Come on, Angelo. Angelo just explodes in a cloud of gore.
We overloaded the pig.
The good news is free bacon for everyone. I mean, yeah, probably would happen. We'd fry him alive.
Alice, please.
Yes, I can feel it. The Icon's grip groweth weak. She's nearly free.
Did it work?
Not
We won't know
quite.
for certain until the shackles are removed.
Alphino, go. Answer me this, children of man. Can my kindred be saved in like manner? I don't know. Their will was
Many
weaker.
have been subjected to the Allegan's dark arts. Their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
My children. Should you hearken unto my call, we shall fly together once more. Should you not, I shall grant you peace. Better to die than to live as a tool of evil. You too would wish this, I know. And I shall do as I must. A kindness.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
We'll slaughter them all for you. Don't worry.
Thou hast my gratitude, little one.
Alphino's ready. It's time.
Light it up, Alphino. No, actually, no, just release the shackles. Don't send the nukes. Run button.
Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
She's not screaming, so that's good news. So much Ben Starr meme going on today. Oh my god, my eyes. My retina are permanently scorched by this patch. She spreads her wings again. Glorious. My beloved. For vengeance and atonement, I rise.
By the gods!
She is glorious. Wow. Not now, Alphino!
Urianger, your timing could not be better.
Really? We were enjoying the moment.
Understood, we're on our way.
Watching her spread her wings for the first time. An unnecessary interruption.
It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe necessary.
He flies for the largest Amalja settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Well, we have a dragon of our own now. She's free.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way. Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Is he gonna ride her? Oh yeah! I don't know how dragons feel about being ridden in this universe though. In some fantasy universes they're like, it would be an affront to all of dragonkind to ride me like a horse. But no, she's like, yeah, hop on. Why didn't we get to ride the dragon? This is unfair. After we left her in Heavenswood, I waited for years for this cutscene. I feel strong, man. She's free, y'all. She's free. I just assumed she'd remain here forever, which is so tragic. Just like a monument up on this hilltop. But she's free. Well, I'm sure you're desperate to join Astidian and Tiamat in battle. It would be wiser to gather the full strength of the Scions first. The foe we face demands no less. And mayhaps a few wisps as well. Fear not, the cat girl is here! We're saved! We have a dragon, but nothing beats the might of the cat girls. The cat girl army is strong. Hi Millie, welcome on in! Oh, why thank you. I've got ear armor on today. I knew we'd be facing something. I didn't expect it to be dragons, but protecting the softest, squishiest part of me. But they used to take ears as trophy in battle, so this protects them. Oh, what are my choices? Pineapple salad, broad bean curry, smoked chicken. I'll take the money. Pineapple salad sounds... If it's a fruit salad, okay. But if it's just a normal, like, Caesar salad with pineapple in, no thank you. No thank you. What are all these smiley faces for? Suspicious. Hey, speaking of catgirls, Stola's busy right now, but it would be interesting if she made an appearance. Just saying. Speaking of catgirls. I've already sent word to the others. We're to rendezvous in Uldar at the Hall of Flames. Let us collect Alphino and be on our way. It's been a while. Oh my gods. Oh, thanks, Mealy. It's always helpful to know. Because, like, there are times where the music goes hard in this game, and then other times where it's just kind of tinkling in the background. So I have, like, my audio levels on, but it's not that representative of what you guys actually hear. But yes, it go hard. Especially the Shadowbringer soundtrack, when the rock kicks in. Sometimes I'm, like, shouting over the rock music. The panic setting in. Oh, there's cake. I'm very distracted. Can we not go and fight dragons and instead just eat this cake? That would be amazing. What is that on the top? Oh, it's a little sprig. It's a festive sprig. Until the music goes brrrr. I didn't mean to be that guy. I just noticed it. Honestly, it's so helpful. Because, like, I should technically be hearing what stream hears, but sometimes I go back on the VODs and I'm like, oh my god. Like, sometimes I think, oh, the music is really loud for me, but I think it's fine for stream. And then I go back and listen to the video, and it's like, oh god, no one could hear me during that fight. I was just shouting. So yeah, it's helpful. It's always helpful. Never feel like it's a bad thing to point out, like, production stuff, because it means a lot to me as well, like, production value of the streams. And I also get really pissed off at myself if I go back on the recording and it's all ruined. This is why I local record now as well, because sometimes I feel like the mic is not loud enough. Also, the elf has a very quiet voice. The amount to which I have to boost my mic for stream. To be fair, if we said background music to 100, you'd do it. There you go. Is it loud enough? Can you hear it? Can you hear the music? To be fair, in the Alexander raids, I did just boost the music and headbanged. Because, like, what else are you to do in Alexander? What else are you to do? Like, why bother talking at that point? The music does all the work for me. I am the Dawn Whisper. I am the Whisper. I am the Shadow in the night. What? What? You need to get your hearing tested, chat. There's something wrong with your ears. Human ears are vastly inferior to elven ears. That's the trouble. We are assembled. Another meeting soon. Now, I know that some of you could do with a rest, but I'm sorry to say the Telophori have other plans. Paglothan is already under siege. Telophori. Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort, with Marshal Tarapin at their head. Oh my gosh, it's been ages since we saw him as well. You better be okay, don't hurt him. Don't you dare. Well now, given the failure of the peace negotiations, I was uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. It is good to hear that Uldar has not abandoned the Amalja. Abandon them? Did we not profess to be their friends? Who is this? Is it our little general? Oh! The little mushroom dress gets me every time. Your Grace.
Marshal Tarapin has made provisions for such an exigency, and I was ready to depart at a moment's notice. All that was required was the agreement of the Syndicate, each of whom voted in favor of intervention. Nor is Uldar alone in its resolve. The other Alliance nations have likewise dispatched their troops to Paglothan.
Paglothan? on.
Yet even with our combined strength, we shall be sorely tested. For we face not only the might of an Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and his draconic horde besides.
Tiamat's children.
Fight as we may, victory is by no means assured. And not all of the omens are grim. Our forces report that despite their proximity to Lunar Bahamut, none of the Amalja show any signs of tempering.
Strange. What primal would turn down a chance to claim new thralls? Unless it is incapable of doing so. Primals are not wont to serve a master, Ascian or otherwise. It may be well that Lunar Bahamut differs in some fundamental matter from those we've previously encountered. If that were true, anyone could fight him. And Astari and the others like her wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone.
Be that as it may, Lunar Bahamut remains an incalculably powerful foe, whom our soldiers will struggle to best through mere force of arms. With the aid of the Scions, however, I believe they will fare rather better. Assuming, that is, you are ready to take to the field.
I think my weapons might be broken, but give me 5 minutes.
An airship awaits you near the front. Oh, an airship awaits to bear you to the front. Oh, pray set forth as soon as you're able.
Is everyone going? Stoic nod means yes.
I, meanwhile, shall continue to coordinate our forces. Till we next meet, may the 12 bless you and keep you.
It was kind of her to speak with us personally. You may be certain she has no shortage of other responsibilities. Well, I for one am inclined to do as Her Grace requests. Lest we forget, Arenvold and Fordola are in Pagnothan on reconnaissance. The sooner we save the day, the better their chances.
Indeed. To the airship, then.
Are we fighting from the airship? That would be cool. That would be really cool. Well, well, well. Onwards to war. Oh, thank you, Mealy. I appreciate it. Great job on the mic settings. It's over the years, it's been learning how to do tech. I think one of the things you don't realize when you start streaming is that there's so much other production stuff that you have to get good at. So yeah, now I know how mics work, which is coming very handy for voice acting stuff as well. Very handy. Another fun fact, Dawn. Telophori means bringers of the end, which is interesting considering what they plan to do. I was planning on walking on the end. After they've brought the end, I will walk upon it. In fact, I shall dance upon it. Bring it on, bitch! SM7B is a great all-rounder mic, but it do be power hungry, yes. You need beefy power source. Oh my god, trying to do the Sultana with a sore throat is like... Come here, honey lemon tea! Rescue me! I couldn't get up there. Like, I couldn't get in the vocal range. I was like, I need the nasal high up. No, no, it's not there. It's not there. More tea, more tea. Swift has... this is wrong quest. No peace for Thanalan. Only the flames of war. This guy's like, do you want my side quest about peace? No. War. War never changes. And falafels never stop bouncing. Hello. I see you there. You can't hide from me. So we're going to the airship landing. Wow, she is so pink. Oh my god. I have never seen something so pink in Final Fantasy. Wow. Oh, hello. She's noticed me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sorry. You're so pink. It's amazing. your like uwu magical girl pirate dreams with that eye patch. I aspire to be so uwu pirate magical girl dreamy. Beautiful. I go to big aetherite, I press big aetherite, then I hope that there's an airship landing. I would say Uldar is the place I know the best out of all the main cities. But still, where am I going? Not here, that's for sure. I see the thing for the airship landing, the husting strip, the chamber of rule. That says airship landing, so I'll go to the chamber of rule. That might be the easiest way. Merchant strip. Steps of yeah, airship landing this way. I have to go to the elevator. Level 1. Technically, level 2. Oh, I have to talk to the falafel. Ruby Road Exchange, nope, airship landing. This brings back some memories. Hello there. Hello there. You're very cool. I like your coat. Greetings. We've been expecting you. But say the word and we shall depart for Paglatharn at once. Paglatharn is now accessible. What the heck? Is it a dungeon? It might be. All aboard who are coming aboard. Yeah. Are we going Paglatharn? I'll click on it. Enter with a party of other players. There's no one here. I wonder where I could find brave individuals ready to head into unknown terrors. I wonder where. There's no one here. There's no one here. I can't see anyone. It'd be so good if like I had some friends in game. I don't have anyone who plays this game that I know. There's no one. There's no one at all. Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you because you're just so short. You're so small, you're not at eye level. Alright, come on then. Come on in. If we must. How many people is this instance? Is it like just a normal dungeon? Or are we talking a raid? It's 4! Oh no! I boot myself. I kick myself from the party. I guess we just go in order of invite then. First come, first serve. This one has been stalking me like all stream, so... I believe Maisie was promised this dungo. Are you promised a dungorine? A dungorino? You've been waiting for this one? Also, your bunny girl is really hot, so... Not that I'm swayed by how hot your bunny girl is, but yeah, you can come. For business reasons. It's very important that you come, so I can appreciate your lovely boots. Very cool. Also that bow, holy shit. How big do you need your bow to be? There's a recurve and then there's whatever that monstrosity is. What else do we need? It's between the two falafels, I think. It's between Bella and Satsumo. Okay, I propose a fight to the death for the final slot. Wrangle each other to the ground. Who wins? Can we do rock, paper, scissors? Is there actually in-game rock, paper, scissors? I don't know if there is. Would be a good way of solving disputes. Or like in-game coin flip. That works too. Oh, night-night, Millie. Thank you for hanging out. Good to meet you. The vibes are immaculate. Oh, I could wish for nothing better. Did you roll for it? Oh, yeah, rolling works too. That's old school. That's proper old school. I said last week that Maisie could have my spot in the next dungeon. Very honourable, very honourable. Was that boots or boobs? Boots! I was appreciating the boots fit. I was appreciating the fact that like you've got the boots coordinated with the leather top and then all the like leather straps and everything. It's a very beautiful outfit. I myself aspire to such fashion greatness. Maybe I will in time for Endwalker. Who knows? Oh, Maisie's bowing to me. Who died? Oh. We have our victor. One Lalafell lies dead, which I think means yep. We've got our final party. I'm just gonna sit here now. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's comfy. Thank you for thinking to bring a cushion. Do I queue this up? I definitely know what I'm doing. Dear Mr. Heaven's Word, Stormblood, Shadowbringers. That's right. That's not where we're going. Dungeons. Pagelthan. Long have the sweeping plains of Pagelthan been home to the nomadic Amalja. Though the herding of livestock keeps them constantly on the move, the permanent settlement of Zulmak forms the seat of power and the center of their society. It is there the Telophori would wreak destruction, dispatching a vast host comprised of both Imperial soldiers and tempered dragons. With Luna Bahamut at its head. Yet even against these heretofore unimagined foes, the Amalja stands strong. With Estinian, the recently freed Tiamat, and the at their side, and eager to turn the tide. Official voiceover going on here. I think Warmonger's suffocating. He likes it. It's good for the lungs. It's refreshing. The signs of the seventh dawn. Oh, going in. Oh yeah. Bit of rock, let's go. Dawn, are you drunk on honey lemon tea? Yes. Very alcoholic. Lemons actually have the same effects as whiskey on elves. Get him. Are we just charging straight into battle? Glory be to Garlemald! I still have all my emotes from the Christmas party on my bar. It was really cute. The Final Fantasy PR folks, they organized an in-game Christmas party. So me and a bunch of other content creators went along and we did hide and seek in someone's island home. And then we were given some gil to go and buy Secret Santa presents, and we all met up and exchanged gifts. And then we did a cute little Secret Santa photo shoot. It was so cute. It's my first time seeing an island sanctuary as well. Ooh. I've never been to an in-game party in Final Fantasy. It was my first one. I feel like we should have more parties in-game. For the Empire! Glory be to Garlemald! Oh, we're having to kill her brood. She made peace with it, though. She knew there was no other way. I won hide and seek at my first in-game party, and I still ride the mount I won when I do PvP. Glory be to the Lord of hide and seek. The only thing is you have to trust people, because you have to ensure that everybody has their UI off. And you have to trust they've actually done that, because otherwise you can see where everyone is. You can just turn it on and see where everyone's hiding. I hid inside a plant, and I was perfectly disguised because it was a red plant and I was wearing this outfit. I was worried that my top hat would give me away, but actually it helped me blend in. Glory be to Garlemald. Glory be. That's all they ever say. I guess these ones are too far gone to cure. Also, Mr. E Games, thank you so much for your soul. I had alerts muted for a little bit whilst we're in the cutscene, but thank you. A very warm welcome to the Wisps. Enjoy the eternal life. For the small price of your soul, I have now diffused your life energy into a bright, shiny creature known as a wisp. You have a little wisp next to your name in chat now. And a whole bunch of elf emotes, including all of our Christmas ones. Explosions! Wisps. There are many wisps amongst us. Ooh. That dragon is different. Huluk. Huluk. Shadowbringers combat music never gets old though. What do I have on me? Oh no, it was just... I thought I had a laser on me or something, but it was just a streak from the setting sun in the distance. Lens flare. Woo-ha! Do we spread? I don't want to put him to sleep. I almost did the wrong spell. Lightning balls. Why is it always the balls? I'm getting flashbacks to Stormblood now and the blue balls. Uh-oh, again. Yeah? If anyone's just coming in for the first time, I know zero of the strategies here. We always go in completely unseen. If I die, it's the bull's fault. I kind of like not knowing though, and figuring it out. This could be the last time you hear these tracks, by the way. What? Even in the post-patches, they'll introduce the new combat music. Better jam out whilst I can. I have no idea what kind of music Endwalker will be. I have no idea what the vibe is, like what the influence will be. Seeing as it's set in space, right? Because we know that for sure. It's gonna be like dreamy space piano. Yeah. And synth. Loads of synth. Moxie's so well behaved. Yes, don't tell me anything. I'm baiting chat right now. Don't tell me anything. Stum. He's gonna jump soon. I've just noticed the poles. So they channel the lightning. What? Phew, easy. Oh, look at that lens flare. They're showing off. Zulmak Citadel.
What took you so long?
Hello, Estinian.
The Amalja are in trouble. Let's split up.
All right. Whoa. This is cool. I like that we're going through the streets, so stuff is happening. Little timed events going on. Do we keep going? Greedy pulls, greedy pulls. I'm really interested to know what tanking is like in this game, because I've not tried tanking yet. I tried a little bit of healing, but I don't know if it's as generic as it is in most other MMOs. A lot of MMOs that I've played, it's like, oh, you just go in and you spam some kind of taunt every few seconds and that's it. I think it's a mark of a good game if they can make tanking feel fun. Like, if you have a purpose outside of just, oh, I'm the guy who makes the thing look at me. Guessing you also have to interrupt sometimes. There's a bit more responsibility there. I just stand in everything and hope for the best. I think it's certainly more interesting than some other MMOs that I've played as well. Not that different from other roles. I've not yet been in a queue where we struggle to get a tank, so that says something.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, no, you don't. Get him, boy. Whip. It's got attack rotations, which already include their taunts, and a lot of mitigation spells. Okay, so like every time it comes off cooldown, you use again. And reducing incoming damage and that kind of thing. And remembering to turn the bosses. That's an important tank thing in all MMOs. But in most MMOs, people are very cautious to try tanking for the first time because it's seen as a lot of responsibility. Like, you're the person that leads the party, you're the person that pulls stuff. So generally it's something people gravitate towards later when they already know the game. And I think it's the same in Final Fantasy, from what I know. Oh, Earring of Casting. Is this good? Is this good? It's not as good as mine. Agreed. I only don't want to tank when I'm tired, and I don't want to have to make the decisions. Yeah, it's like the weight of, oh, you're the one who has to know what to do. So I get it. Glory be to Garlemald. In we go. We waited for the tank, see? We're very well behaved. Cannon is accumulating energy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. This is gonna be a dancey one. I'm guessing the next boss is like this too. To taunt enemies in FFXIV. Your tank starts to generate so much energy that you just automatically have the boss's attention, as long as you do your attacks. That's good. Then you're not just like constantly like, oh shit, let me taunt it again, it's lost interest in me. In some MMOs it feels like you're babysitting. Like, oh, look at me, no, look at me. No, attention back on me. Over here. Reactivating Magic Field! Woo! Again. That Colossus looks much more impressive than the one we saw last time. Hey, nobody! Ooh, Red Mage, how are you enjoying the new Extendo Sword move? don't know if I have that yet. I'm a noob scrub. What level am I now? I don't know what level I am now. I'm level 80. I have an extendo sword move. This move. I extendo and I use sword. Oh, missiles! They're very slow moving missiles though. I mean, come on. Easy. I will regret that when they start to move faster, probably. We're gonna get pushed back. Jesse mentioned this in his video of WoW versus Final Fantasy, whereby the sprout icon basically says, "I'm new, please be gentle." Yeah, it's a nice little symbol. And like, I still have this sprout, and I've played for how many years? Like 4 years? But very slowly at my own pace, and I would still say I'm new to party content because I've just played MSQ. And I don't really do anything outside of MSQ. So it's nice to have that indicator. And it's also nice that when people see the sprout, they don't go, "Oh god, we've got a noob in the party." It's like, "Oh, a sprout. I wish I could be a sprout again. I wish everything was new. I wish I could wipe my memory and do this all for the first time again." I see that attitude much more than, "Oh, I'm the freaking sprout man." In fact, I've never seen anyone be like that to me. Maybe I'm lucky because streamer benefits, you know, like I have people around who come and do the dungeons with me. But I can't imagine the Final Fantasy community reacting that way. Kaboom! Big boom! I like all the explosions in this one. This isn't like ESO's tanking where you literally have to micromanage the boss. Thing is, I thought the way they did tanking in ESO was at least novel. Like, at least they weren't just doing the whole, "Oh, you just stand here and press taunt every now and then." Like, it's very active tanking. And you do actually have to think about which mobs specifically you are taunting and then control them. So it's a bit more involved. But yeah, I think in the case of an MMO, sometimes it just needs to be like, gather them and press this taunt. Like, it doesn't have to be that deep sometimes. But I liked the thought. It was a nice thought. Like, they were trying to make tanking interesting and strategic. That's what they were going for in ESO. Rather than just, come over here. Okay, I'll spam now. I never really played as a tank in ESO though. I was always a damage. I liked stabbing things. Oh, it's the Eiffel Tower. It's the 5G tower. We get a dragon! Can I... Yes? Dragon! There are a few things cooler than dragons. And getting to ride your own dragon. This is a bit of a weedy one though. It's got a long neck like a schneck. I want a proper one. I want a pink one. Oh, and she's fighting alongside us with Astinian just riding shotgun. Amazing. Astinian, spam harder. Ooh, what is this? Big purple one. As a tank, I always wait for sprouts to be ready, and I even try and manage pulls more. Yeah, if it's a sprout healer, exactly, because they're not used to keeping up with that pace of damage. And like sprouts as well, I think a lot of being able to heal quickly is having certain keybinds set up and being used to your abilities. And sometimes that just means you're just not speedy. I remember healing my first dungeon, and I'd only just set up my mouse keybinds. And I was like, oh shit, I just targeted the wrong person. Oh my god. I didn't put a key for this that I need. So it's nice. It's nice especially if people notice the sprouts and wait for the cutscenes and wait for them to play. People are saying if I want to try tank, I should try Dark Knight. I'm tempted. People say the storyline's also really good, so I may do that soon. Telotherium, the Lunar Bahamut.
Oh, it's kind of pretty.
It does look like a Pokemon. Get him! This is so nostalgic. I haven't seen him jump off into the air and stab a dragon since Heaven's Word. Weakened, but not dead yet. Ready for us. It's dragon time. Dark Knight is not an easy tank. I started with Black Mage. I'll be fine. I'm used to rotations that take ages and are confusing. I did it very poorly, mind you, but, you know, I did it for a while. And then I found my love, the Red Mage. Night-night, you! Sleep well! Maybe see you tomorrow. We have more for tomorrow. Okay, the lightning things are back. Conduits. Stack. Yeah, oh my god, it does it multiple times? Oof. Sorry. I left the stack because I thought it was just once. And again. Another good rule of tanking is pointing the boss north, or at least away from the party so they don't get cleaved by the boss. There are some really nasty frontal cones in this game. They're also responsible for interjecting boss attacks that can't be stopped by DPS or healers. Yeah, interrupting them and sometimes just taking all the damage themselves. Do we go? Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. I should have stuck with the party. Thank you. What is that? I'm just gonna stay away from you. Yeah, like right now I went and stood by the tank, which is very annoying. Because he was trying to face it away. What is this? What is this? What is that? Do we stand in it? Oh god. In the middle? In the eye of the storm? My first instinct was to run away from the middle, but fair. We do what we must. I will stay here for all 3 of the blasts this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Greedy. I keep untargeting him by mistake. Where it's green? It's green here? Okay, is it? No, green is not good. Oh, there's one tiny gap. I see. I was looking for the green swell. stand in it. Okay, I trust you. Got it. Down, dragon, down. Oh, dissolved into sparkles. Well done, well done. Hashtag first try. Actually, no death run. That's pretty good. I didn't die at all during that whole instance. I feel strange. I'm not sure this is the real me. I didn't die once. Gonna need on that orchestration roll. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Why does this remind me of the Combine fields from Portal? Ah. As far as the eye can see, fields of wheat. And the smouldering discount Eiffel Tower in the distance. Beautiful. Oh, that single lens flare though. They know what they're doing. But well done. GG. Is there now going to be an emotional cutscene of the great dragon bidding farewell to her brood?
Yes, there is. I'm not ready.
Children of man, the shade of my beloved is no more. And I shall be forever in your debt. By your deeds are we set free, and free we shall remain, as long as I draw breath. Ne'er again shall the dragons of Mericidia hearken to the lies of the Asians. This I vow. And she's off.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
That sounds like the turtle man from Stormblood. I'd be surprised if a turtle showed up here, though.
Oh, it is a Malja man.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more.
Enough.
Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
Thank you. You will make peace with Uldar, then? We will be proud to call you our allies. Then let us put the past behind us. Yes, put the past behind us, move on. We've both done a great deal of harm to each other. New times, better times. Hopefully not the end of times.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust.
These things
It
always
is the
remind me of Venom.
Guardians who
I think
are
it's the like
deserving
teeth
of
on the
our
outside and the
fury.
weird muscles.
I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause. Till we meet again.
Goodbye, friend.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
What other beast tribes are left? We need to make friends with all of them.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Indeed. She'll be thrilled. sometime earlier, inside the Paglathan Tower.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
It's like a Mind Flayer ship. Baldur's Gate crossover?
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Wait. There'll be security systems. You can't start hacking into them. Be careful. Yeah! Okay, soon!
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them! We're leaving, now!
No! They're activated. It's like a portal. It's like they're using their energy to power a gateway? Oh! Oh! No!
No! No!
No.
Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
He didn't die on screen, he didn't die on screen, he didn't die on screen. His death was not shown on screen, therefore he is not dead. He has plot armor, plot armor, plot armor, plot armor. Plot armor. Armor of plot. Plot armor. Plot armor. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He'll be fine. I told you there was a reason they reminded us that Alphino and him are besties. And that he's finally been able to find a best friend. I told you there were a reason. And I told you it was emotional damage related. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Oh god, if she comes back carrying his body. Oh no, and Alfie, no! He's fine, he's fine, he's fine. He's fine. Hey Alfie, how are you? Hey, we just united another beast tribe under our banner, isn't that swell? Well, it would be too much to hope that we've seen the last of Fandaniel. We have dealt with his schemes, and dealt them a telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. And celebrate I will, when we've received word of Arenvald's safe return. I have so many words. I'm not going to say them though. Yeah, sure, give me that. Yeah. He's right as rain. You may now enter Paglathan with a party of NPC avatars, if you wish. I do not wish to. I was quite happy with my friends, actually. Yeah, anime rules. No body, not dead. Game of Thrones rules, okay? Same rules. Like, unless you see them dismembered on the screen, they could still be alive. And even if you see them dismembered, they could come back undead. So, it's fine. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I really like Arenvald. Please don't. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Pippin scene! Brave scions. Who's this? You found us!
Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the frontistry.
Wait, frontistery? Frontistery?
I bear urgent news from the frontistery.
Your Grace, whatever is the matter?
As our troops withdrew from Paglafan, they came upon the 2 scouts sent to a nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend, I believe, had been wounded and was being dragged away by the other.
Oh no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. He's wounded! We love Wounded! Wounded isn't dead. Wounded isn't
bearing the body of your fallen ally.
Okay, that means he's fine. Can you tell us aught of Arenvold's condition, Your Grace? The wounded scout?
Naught save that it is grave. The Cherasians tend to him even as we speak.
The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Astariel, Estinian, would you mind going after Alphino? He may need some support. From someone other than me. He would care if you went. I don't know, Estinian, I can't imagine him giving a manly hug. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Paglafan. Come on then. Everything's fine. It's all okay. We're just going on a trip. It would be kind of worse if he turned and, you know, become victim to the Empire and the Asians. But he didn't. He's just dying. So, we're winning, really, you know? In terms of things that could have gone wrong. We're winning. Alfie needs someone with a gentle touch. Estinian, you're up. Yeah, Estinian, the bluntest person. Definitely the one to choose at a time like this. But genuinely someone that Alphino respects, so, yeah. Oh, there's stars in here. There's stars. Ooh. That's so festive. Whee! Just... Alphino, come look, there are stars here. It'll make you feel better. And the trees are up for Christmas. Another one come to see the lad in silver armor. Master Demelio is attending to him as we speak. If you'd be so kind as to wait. What did Master Demelio say? Tell me his exact words. Enough, Alphino, this isn't helping. Let the Cherasians do their work. He's just been pestering them. No, I'm not gonna snap at him. Just let them do their work. They know what they're doing. But you're right. Forgive me. When we said our farewells to Arenvold, I was afraid that something like this might happen, but now that it has, all I can do is wait. I was afraid too. And it came true. They wouldn't kill him like this. This would be so underwhelming.
Have you been waiting?
He has to
here all
die
this
in
time?
glorious battle. Well, I guess it was glorious battle, but we didn't really see it. Like, we just saw him dive in front of Fordola. Like, he deserves a better cutscene to die in.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
I thought he was literally going to say we did all we could. It's fine. They've done all they can, and he's healing.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
He must rest. Can we not just go hold his hand while he sleeps?
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have... Could have what?
Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most.
And most don't get a hero's death.
If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
You tell her. And that's not weakness, that's strength.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
The only reason she doesn't care is because she can't. Because if she starts thinking about it, it will overwhelm her. And this is the only way she knows how to cope with it, is to not face anything at all and just be like, well, it happens, doesn't it? If she confronted all of her feelings, well, I guess she thinks she wouldn't be able to fight anymore. But he's not weak for acknowledging them.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me.
The world needs dreamers too.
It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
Yep. Give us something impossible, we'll still try. That's what the whole of Shadowbringers was about. We'd already lost. There was no point in going on. There was no hope. But go on we did.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Dreams worth dying for. He's not going to die. I'm not saying he's going to die, Alfie. I think this was to prove a point. I'm definitely on the side of the dreamers. I'm right there with you, Alfie. I know. There's nothing more I can do here. Come. Let us rejoin the others. Her Grace invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the Fragrant Chamber. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? We will. Just loitering, as usual. There's a very Thancred-Reen relationship going on between those two. He's watching over him.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold.
Indeed.
It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission.
Disturbing findings,
Pippin,
yes.
Pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
Oh, hi, Pippin. It's been a while.
Oh, we don't get Pippin voice! Robbed! Robbed of Pippin voice! No! I'm gonna be salty about it. No,
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Unless they, like, make everyone who's in the weird flesh pod things hallucinate the same thing. Because then they would wish for the same savior, I guess, and the same primal.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital.
The one they're building?
Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns.
But it all could be connected. That's what they're saying.
Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
There is not a single ounce of panic in her voice. So measured, always. You need only tell me where they are, Your Grace. The Grand Companies, Your Grace. Is that wise?
I will not question her wisdom. The Sultana knows all.
Tell me where they are.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now.
I guess we have just been into battle, so thank you for being so considerate.
It was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion.
Oh,
they have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain.
He's not dead yet.
As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
Oh, you mean all the other NPCs who died in the battle? Yes, yes, very sad, very sad. Unnamed NPCs. Many of them died. I ran past them.
May these words
I did not
ever
help.
be our guide, Your Grace.
Stola
Now,
simping for the
if you will
Sultana.
forgive me, I must consult with the
Yes,
Syndicate
Your
on the
Grace.
matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Thank you. She goes waddling off into the distance as always. Someone's only got on Redeem West Country though, haven't they? Go on then. We having West Country Alice, eh? Or... Unless she starts yammering, she might talk herself. I might not need to do her voice, actually. Looks like voice cutscene, doesn't it? Oh, it's not a voice cutscene, alright then. Right then, unless anyone's got any objections, I think it's about time we return to the Rising Stones. Right then, right you are. Off to Rising Stones, yeah, let's go. And that includes you, Alphino. Arenvold is in good hands here. Of course. He would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength in readiness for the coming challenges. If we're all in agreement then, I shall let Cryle know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. Hello, this is Thancred, innit? You want some? I'll give it ya. It'll be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Right, yeah, well, I'll try asking him. Right, yeah, thank you. I shall be looking forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return. And Cryle in particular has a few matters she's keen to discuss. One of which concerns you, Estinian. Believe it or not. You will join us, won't you? Oh, go on then, fine. Really? I thought you said something about avoiding that Baldissian woman. If I refuse, she'd only pursue me. Who are? Who's pursuing who now? Let's go. Let's get this over with, shall we? And off they went. Over the fields and the hills on their tractor. All the way back to the Rising Stones. And they lived happily ever after. How is it that such a small group of islands has so many varied accents? I often think the same, but then like other countries kind of have it, you know, like there's different regional accents, but I think the UK, they're just so different, so different. I guess it's because like the UK has been very segmented over history, like it's been very divided up over, you know, like various rulers. And some of the UK had independence for a while and was its own separate country and then just got split up again and again and again. So it's all been divided up so much. And I guess everything was so closed off. Like if you were a member of this kingdom, like you didn't really interact with that kingdom, you just had wars with each other. So I guess that's why, because in isolation, there's all these small pockets of like different clans and things that didn't mix with each other for a long time. Maybe? Yeah, I guess it's because of that. That's the only reason I can think of as to why we have so many different ones. But yeah, there's loads in the US as well. There's so many different, like, accents in the US that there is no one generic US accent either.
Oh, Maisie. You shall be my friend. There you go.
Where are you going? Yeah, it's a huge range of US accents. Yeah, the US is huge as well, so there's a ton. I think like when you think of American accents, you tend to think of like generic, like I guess the generic one I think of is like California-y kind of accent, but then you also think of like Texas, you know, and then your mind only goes to those two places and like New York. But like there's so many others that are like slightly nuanced in their own ways. There's so many in between. I am from Texas. How did you know? Is it my classic Texas accent? How did you know? I can't believe that has been asked twice in this stream. Genuinely, someone has asked, like, not even joking. They've come in and been like, where are you from in Texas? I love your accent. Twice, not one time, twice. And we didn't even have, like, the American Southern accent redeemed. I like the jazz here. Instant cutscene. Was not expecting this.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time.
Has something else happened? Please say no.
Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
Sharlayan is always mentioned. But we haven't actually been there, have we? Isn't that where the twinnies come from? Isn't that Twinnyland? Are we going there? Is that what we're going? Are we going there? Are we going to Sharlayan?
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to
They're
our enemy's
intellectuals
methods.
over there. They know things.
But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
We have family connections. We've got Nepo babies with us. It'll be fine.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus.
They just don't get involved with anything?
But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
Oh good, I was hoping that we'd see more of you.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
Oh no, there's gonna be politics.
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough.
I'm sure
If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
I have also questioned Hydaelyn's blessing.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
I think it was last Tuesday. I'm not sure though. I just had breakfast. Was it in the Crystarium? Was that Heidelin? Where's my tinfoil hat? Yeah, what if Heidelin herself has become corrupted? I think it was in the Crystarium, but I don't know. I don't remember anything. As always, my amnesia is terrible.
When Elidibus sought to make warriors of light, that was the voice which calls constantly to all who might hear it. I spoke of direct communication.
Oh, sorry.
When Heidelin communed solely with you.
That wasn't Heidelin.
Occurrence.
When was my last private call?
History shows us that Heidelin is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light.
That is true. The last time was a long time ago. End of Heavensward, right?
To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Or maybe not all is well.
Or maybe she's an Asian!
I really need my tinfoil hat for that one.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Heidelin has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reem. But that was not the will of Heidelin. It was Minfilia herself.
True, because I was thinking back, and I was watching some of the older cutscenes, and it's like, yeah, no, we thought we talked to Heidelin then. But if you really think about it, it was just Minfilia. Like a projection of Minfilia.
Indeed. And while she and Heidelin were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Heidelin's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether.
And not just me, everyone who was blessed with the Echo, right?
Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know.
But I'm her favorite.
But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular.
Are we going to a massive library? Yes, please.
Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again. Will you join us?
Yes! Join the main party for the next expansion, please! Come on. Don't say no. Oh yeah, look at that puppy face. How can you refuse that face?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault.
But I love you for
But
it.
I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you, and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear.
I can't deal with Estinian being soft and squishy like this.
But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go.
And to dream is a burden in itself.
If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Yes, Estinian has joined the party.
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
I'll smile. Everyone's having a smile now.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
For now.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
I hope I shall see you soon. Maybe I'll be joining you anon. Stoic nod. Safe travels. It's so unlike Estinian to open up like that. Oh.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
Na 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 na. Do you have enough swords and axes and polearms and you're compensating? Is this his own personal arsenal? Why did you just have them in the carpet? Like, he doesn't even have weapon holders.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
Oh, those bloody dragons, am I right?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
No, he's upset. Gotta go play with his big swords to feel better.
It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance.
He's so bleeding dramatic, oh my god. Get this man on a stage, immediately!
Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
I don't know what. Would you care to share what you-know-what is? Because I do not know what the you-know-what is. Please?
The hour draws nigh.
Big dragon?
This nation,
Big mech?
forged for Asian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use.
Have they got an Alagon weapon?
Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord,
Alagon
while
laser
I
beam.
appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
I like the big shiny blue one.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
You're not gonna show us? How dare you? How dare you have that off camera? What is it? Why do I have a feeling it's a weapon from someone we know that we will recognize? I swear to God, if it's like Hottie Fart's sword, I will punch him. It's okay. We know the shield is fine. We returned the shield, so he can't have taken the shield. Well, looks like I'm going to have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem anything but. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm. Which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do, but when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, than you lot, more accurately. You won't catch me trading blows with a primal in the near future. But for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, bars to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and, oh, the list goes on. Which is where I come in. And gladly, mind you. It's the least I can do to support the scions who risk life and limb. Like poor Arenvald. I wish there was something we could do for him. But we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to a complete shambles now, would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there are any developments, I'll be promised that you'll be the first to know. Well. I love Tataru. One of my Shadowbringers theories, one of my Endwalker theories is that Tataru is the main character. Tataru gets full armor set and a mech, and then she like fires laser beams at everyone. Tataru for main protagonist. In fact, I'm not going to be the protagonist anymore. I die, and Tataru becomes the main character. Is that it? Is that the end of that patch? Part 1. Does that mean we only have one patch left before Endwalker? What? There's still 5.55 to go. People were saying 5.55 is quite short as well. Yeah, there is a certain trailer that people are saying we should watch. I don't know whether we should watch it today or whether we should watch it at the beginning of stream tomorrow. What do we think? What do we think? You know the context. I don't. Ah! Technically, it's the trailer for what we just did, right? You fall upon the ground during combat. Everything goes black. Upon the fade up, you are Tataru. Yeah, and then like guitar kicks in. That's Endwalker. And then I play the whole of the expansion, like all of the MSQ you play as Tataru. And if you want to do anything outside of MSQ, you have to like leave that version of reality. Yeah, Tataru solo quest. That trailer is what you've done previously. So interesting. Why was everyone saying to watch it after? Does it spoil stuff? Does it spoil stuff? The next bit is just like 4 to 5 quests, and then you're on Endwalker. Nice. Trailers always spoil stuff. Yeah, they show the best bits. 5.41. I will say, I guess we watch it now then? If someone can link me the video in Discord, if you put it in the Final Fantasy chat in Discord, just because I don't want to YouTube it in case I click on the wrong thing. I'm so nervous of spoilers. We were heavily discussing it the other day. Alright. Oh, the Fuffa chat doth be filled with grey boxes as always. Over on Discord, we have a Final Fantasy chat, but the general rule is no MSQ spoilers, so I go there and just everything is spoiler blocked. It's a wall of grey. I don't click anything. Oh, Aria's got the link. Okay. Let me open that up. Hopefully I don't get an ad for Copper Soup this time.
Peggy 6.
Or a Jet 2 holiday ad. The timing of that was so atrocious. It was so atrocious. Does anyone have the clip? Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Oh my god, you didn't see Aria? Okay, we were watching after we finished Shadowbringers MSQ. Chat linked to me the video talking about how the composer had cancer during the development of Shadowbringers, and it was really emotional. We were all just like, and then the Jet 2 holiday ad just comes up, and it's like, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and I'm here with like tears down my cheeks, like, not right now. It's so bad. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, Aria. Nothing. Nothing. Not even Shadowbringers beats the Jet 2 holiday. I doth go to the other window. Silence, game. We shall have no more of that. Futures rewritten. Ooh. Okay, you ready?
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16.
Squeenix!
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! I am Fandaniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
Spaceships!
Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble.
If you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
The Pokesy Queen.
'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat. Not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
What in the world is that?
Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
We shall draw your memories from you.
Whatever
music is
stands
so
in our way,
good.
we will never give up hope.
Oh, and that also released in this patch too, at the same time. Oh my god.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung
And they
to
dropped
dear
this
life.
then. Oh.
Your time draws near. Farewell, servant of light.
Oh my god. I feel hyped just watching that, and I've played all of that. I can't even imagine the hype at the time. I didn't realize that that was dropped in the same patch as well. Like their story. And people must have been micro-analyzing the trailer and being like, what the hell is that thing with the seats? I'm like, that wasn't her, but it looked like her. What's going on? Because they showed a short clip of like the convocation scene. Oh my god. Also the music. Heck yeah. That was so cool. Oh, I really want to play that. Should we play that? I don't know. It comes out next week. Everyone goes wild on the tinfoil hats. People must have been pausing the trailer and like taking screenshots and stuff because, yeah, there were a lot of things that were kind of explained, or at least expanded on about the Ascians during that storyline. So, that must have been very enlightening at the time. Let's play it tomorrow. Okay. Found the Jet 2 clip. There you go. Oh, God, the timing. The timing is so bad. Hey, we didn't get a copper soup ad. I consider ourselves blessed. And if you liked some of that music, well, let's do the rest of Bosnia someday. There's more to offer in Bosnia. Bosnia holds more. But yeah, we got to do some like farming of Bosnia. I really want to talk to Alcea. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really want to go on. I really do. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted. But I can't. They can't. They can't. We're behaving ourselves. We're behaving ourselves because tomorrow we have another stream continuing this patch, which will be everything. And then in the new year, we play Endwalker. And then I get to see what all the Endwalker hype is about, because there are people who love that expansion so much. Like, I know Shadowbringers was popular, but even more so, people rant about Endwalker. Which will include the Endwalker trailer reaction. Ooh, is there a trailer for 5.55 that we can watch tomorrow, at the start of tomorrow, or is that spoilerific? I get to finally see the Endwalker trailer. I've been holding off for years. I wasn't allowed to watch it. I literally like muted Endwalker on Twitter. I was like, no, anything Endwalker, muted, muted, muted. Just a 5.5 that includes a little bit from each. We could, but it would have to be after you did it. They're gonna show everything. I think it's a 5.5 trailer, including 5.55. So many fives. There's fives everywhere. Fives all over the place. They don't get patch trailers. Okay, so unless it's like the major patch, it doesn't get its own trailer. Well, well, well. Adventures await. But I think, Humes, that is a very good place to leave it for now. And I will hopefully see all of you tomorrow for 5.55. Maisie's saying there's more. Maybe Maisie's saying there's more. What? What? The Death Unto Dawn trailer? Wait, we can watch that too? The thing we just did? Does it spoil part 2 though? Does it show anything from part 2? We shall see if the Lalafell Council agrees. Is the Lalafell Council in agreement that we should watch the Death Unto Dawn trailer? It does show things from 5.55. In a way that ruins it, or... Who knows, who knows? Let's keep it for tomorrow? Okay, let's do it tomorrow. Start stream with the Unto Dawn trailer, maybe? So we may discuss it tonight, yes. If you know this game and you know the trailer and you've played Endwalker, do join the Lalafell Council in Final Fantasy chat in the Discord. They discuss what I should be seeing and what I should be doing. They know all, They're mysterious. Their methods are cloaked in shadow, much like them. But they know things. So many secrets.